Okay, this is Fistful of Jank. Recording another draft. Let's see what we have here. I'm going to take this giant renown fella. I think that's probably better than either of these two, although I've not actually played either of those. Sorry, I got started a little late, so I had to make a quick decision there. But yeah, this is Fistful of Jank. I'm doing another Origins draft. Just kind of try to work on my fundamentals and going with the flow a little more. A 1-1 for 1 with renown is probably not very good. Yeah, it's not very good. This format is not that aggressive. I'm going to take this Topin Freeblade, I think. This is a very good renown. Actually, the Rock Mauler is probably better than the Freeblade. So I'm going to take the Rock Mauler. I wouldn't mind getting some of this renown Menace stuff back. It looks like red-white is pretty open right now. So let's see. I wouldn't mind splashing for a Rock Mauler. Honestly, the creature is good enough to make it worth it. Because you can pretty much always renown him. Alright, see now there's this guy. I drafted the elf deck one time, and it was super nuts. It was really fun and very broken. And this is here, and this is here, and this is here, which means that at the very least, those people are not in elves. So if I take this here, I would be sending a decently strong signal that there's no one that elves are taken. Although this is still here. Let me take this actually, because this is a limited wrath. But if my dudes are bigger, from which am I less happy about having? I'm less sad about losing this, or more sad about losing that rather. All right. This doesn't do anything in limited. There's just not enough enchantments that are worth playing, basically. Ram Roller. Ram Roller that tags each turn if able. I mean, getting... 5-mana do-nothing spell. It's janky for sure. What else is here? Ram Roller is okay. Touch of Moon Glove is okay. Oh, Reef Soul. Yeah, I'm going to take Reef Soul, actually. Yeah, I mean, it's not a Doomblade, but it's also very relevant removal that you can easily play. I played a guy who played basically blue-black removal, and it was super effective. Alright, I'm going to take this renowned creature. This is a very good renowned creature. I'm happy to see this Boggart Brute still here. And with the Reef Soul, I'm more inclined to be black, but I'm just going to take generally the best card in the pack, and this is the best card in the pack by quite a bit. Especially with this, it becomes renowned and it draws you a card, and even if it doesn't, you can still, your other creatures becoming renowned, which I have 2 of, draws you a card. So you get creatures through for damage, the creatures get bigger, you draw a card. It gets out of control very quickly, especially if you're drawing into renowned creatures. So because I took that, I'm going to take this Titanic Growth to try to kind of power my renowned creatures. I wouldn't mind getting this Alchemist Vial back. These tend to go pretty late. If I do wind up in the renowned, that's a good thing to have. You can make something not block and get renowned, and then you can, it helps you get out from under sometimes. Here's another Rock Mauler. I'm going to take this Rock Mauler. The Evolving Wilds, the Orchid Spirit are both things that I would like. I wouldn't mind this spider, but I don't really want it. Top 5 creature card in your hand, left in your graveyard. No, I don't want to do that. Okay, I don't want to do that in my... Oh, that's actually a really good card. I need to get this. I need to put this in my Carador, Ghost Chieftain, EDH deck, but I don't need it in this deck. So, Rock Maulers. Yeah, Rock Maulers. I'm kind of inclined to take this Battle Priest. 6 mana is a... Oh, Unholy Hunger. Double black card. I only have 1 green or 1 white card, so they could be. Yeah, I'm going to take this removal, actually. over the other thing. Vine Snare. No. No. I don't really want any of this in the deck I'm making. This guy's just too overcosted for what he does. I guess I'll take this as a sideboard card. I'll take this Read the Bones. I'm not sad about that at all. Meteorite is also good, but Read the Bones is like probably... This is the only common card in a lot of my commander decks. It's so good to be able to scry 2 and then draw 2. You're looking at the top 4 cards of your library. You have Hexproof. I played this guy. It doesn't seem too bad, even though I'm losing life. I'll take this Touch of Moonglove. This is, as I've said before, a better sort of removal spell than it seems. You are losing a creature, but you're also shocking your opponent. This is a very good creature to be going this late, so I'll just take that and be happy to do it. That guy's really swole. Damn. Yeah, I guess I'll take this. Mantle of Webs. Yeah, probably not ever playing that. Okay, Molten Vortex. It's probably too late to be red, honestly. Scab Goliath. Nope. Ramroller. Rather not. Chief of the Foundry. Wow, that's a good card. This is not the deck for that card. That's a really good card. It's pretty well. It's a decent card. It's costed well, and in the artifacts deck, that would be pretty insane because the artifacts would be 1/1 Thopters, and that would get out of hand very quickly. Each opponent who doesn't control an elf. No, that's actually pretty good. Get to tap down one of their guys. I mean, the only other thing here for me really is this Celestial Flare, and I'm not a huge fan of them. This seems really good in combination with the deck I'm hoping to build. Sort of a green, I don't know, crushing deck plus some Renown. The Renown is in green, white, and red. It's not in black. So if I'm in black now, if I'm in black-green, that's a different sort of an archetype. Cruel Revival is a very efficient removal spell. I really like this Orchid Spirit or the Nantuku Husk, possibly even the Gorger, Vile, Flare. I'd be honestly be happy about these 3, and then I really want the Orchid Spirit or the Husk back. But this is a very good removal spell. Again, not a Doomblade, but this is limited, so you don't really get that many good removal spells. So I have now 3 removal spells. This guy. Alright, so if I take this guy, this is a very good dude on its own, but can I cast it? I can take this Evolving Wilds if it comes back. Splash white for this guy. Yeah, I'm going to take this. That might not have been the right pick. I'm honestly not sure. I think it probably would have been better to pick something slightly less good and in green-black, but it's not the worst creature. Yeah, I guess I'll take this guy. No, he doesn't do anything. This guy doesn't do anything either, but he's a creature. Which is a better creature? This might be, because I have a lot of removal. Let's try him. Oh, I love this Acrone Sergeant, but it's not going to happen. 3 or greater inches of battlefield. You may draw a card. No. Yeah, I guess I'll take this thing. This is another controlling spell. It makes me feel better about being in white. Sort of an, what is it? Not Esper. I can never remember the name for this color pairing. Carador, basically. Can't remember the name. Choose a color. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. That's better than the other rings that only do one color. But, you know, light game. Titanic Growth, I guess. I'm solidly in 3 colors now. Let me actually get this guy. Because he's better than he looks. So 3 mana is a lot. There's a couple other guys that do it for 1 mana in past sets. He can still come down and help you close out a match, even though he's a 1/1. Boggart Root. Love that card. I'll take this Titanic Growth. It's not very good, but it's colorless. Bleh. All of these suck.
A player has quit the tournament.
Oh, this is still here. Huh. What the hell? I'll take this guy to buff the Guardian. Okay, I'm gonna take this. This is mostly just gonna be a 2/2, an overcosted 2/2. This deck is terrible. Always get caught up in the magical Christmas land, basically. Why not? Whatever. That actually might happen. Probably won't. Ooh. Hey now. 7 mana for 8 power. Double white. I'm not going to do that. Don't really want to take a Read the Bones or Yava's Force Mage. If there was, honestly, if there was like a, what do you call it, Evolving Wilds, I would take that out of this pack at this point. But I think I'm going to take this Phalanxy thing. My deck is crap, but a little bit controlling, so I might actually get to play this. Will this win me the game, though? Maybe. Brawler's Plate. Rocks Maulers. Languish. Who passed a Languish? Someone not in black. I'm in black. I'm in all the colors. I want this. I'm in black-white. I should start taking green cards. Well. Why the hell not? Alright, I don't care about this. I don't need this. I'm just debating, like, what if I'm going to stop taking green cards as highly and see what happens. I didn't realize how split I was. There's very few creatures. But, okay, so because of what I just said, I'm going to take this Cleric. I would have probably taken this anyway because I don't need yet another Rocks Maulers. There is a limit to how many 5-drops you can reasonably have. And I've already got a bunch of 5-drop spells. Oh, target zombie from the graveyard. Hand. Hand schmand. Gonna play its mana cost again. Hey! Yeah, ignore what I just said about white creatures. Oh, man. Look it. Let's live the dream. Death Touch Renown in green. Oh, I want these both. I should take this one. It's lower mana costed, and I have less green. This has Death Touch. Come back to me, Freakus Disciple. Pretty please. That was hard. Oh, hey. Not as sad. That's cool. I've actually seen this work pretty well, so probably won't get played. Let's see. I was getting hooked up for a few picks there, and now I'm definitely not. Yeesh. This might work. Which moves up? Alright. I do not think this will work. It might. I might get very lucky. So I'm pretty much going to cut green here. Or am I going to cut green over white, honestly? There's too many. Well. Let's just be crazy and see what this looks like. Reef Soul. 12 creatures. I don't think this will do anything as a deck. Maybe it will. I feel like I should splash these two. Maybe this guy as well. You know what? I think I'd rather have the white than the green. Get rid of one of those. That's too many. Get rid of that too. So I'd rather have this, 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 this knight, this priest, one of these guys, no. One of these, yeah. Jailer over this. My thinking here is that because I have such good black removal and stuff like that, I think I'd rather have the, white control-y elements rather than the green smashy elements, because I don't think the green smashy elements are quite there. But I have tons of removal and a decent number of creatures and creature controlling, board clearing. You know what? I'm actually going to take the second one of these rabid bloodsuckers. One. Oh, plus those guys. Alright, you know what? The correct thing to do is to cut the green. Even though I would really like those guys, I'm better off with like a mighty leap, maybe. No, I'm probably better off with the heavy infantry. There's a lot of fives. A lot of meat at the 5 slot here, unfortunately. Probably can't have that many 5 drops. I guess. No, flyer is better than tapper. Five drops, a 6 and a 7. That's never gonna work. Don't have any way to ramp. Gonna be slowing them down a little bit. Yeah, I want those other creatures though. Oh man. Wish I had some fixing. Just kind of going back and forth between leaving the Freaka's Disciples and these really amazing Castellans on the table. Fuck it. Go big or go home. One? No. At least 3. It's not the worst. Probably not. Yeah, not good. Well, got a couple enchantments actually.
Your game
Why
has
the fuck
started.
not? Let's just make a deck and build a shit mana base to go with it. Alright, I'll join you for the first round with shit mana base.